We chose the Boston Diagnostic Aphasia Examination, 3rd edition, BDA3. The year of publication is 2000, and the authors are Harold Goodglass, PhD, Edith Kaplan, PhD, and Barbara Barisi, PhD. You can purchase the BDAE3 from the ProEd website. The cost is around $560 for the complete kit. The recommended age for administration is adults.
Okay, so for this examination, the first one, they came out with a short form record booklet, so it's basically just the exam, just in a shorter sense. They don't ask as many questions within each subtest. Can go into more detail in the regular one though. They also have their own stimulus book. It's just like the regular one, but it's a lot shorter. And the reason that they came up with the short version is just in case you didn't have enough time with your client, then you can do the shorter version and it would still be just as accurate as the long version from the other one. And then they also have an extended version as well, from just the standard one also. So the regular form booklet starts out with conversational and expository speech. So just asking, how are you today? Have you been here before? Do you think we can help? All that, and you would just write down what they say. The first one that we would do is the cookie theft picture, and obviously the client has to tell you everything they see in here, and then you just have to write verbatim what they tell you. And then the next one, we would do the auditory comprehension. So this one would be point to the candle and point to the bear, and it goes on for a while. It's a big subtest. And we also wanted to point out that this exam is really old. It's about 19 years old, so the pictures are really poor quality, and they're definitely not anything that you would see anymore. So then we would move on from the reading comprehension or auditory comprehension to the maps. And the maps, I'm gonna put past it. But the maps, basically, since there are stars all around, it's gonna say point to the Pacific Ocean and point to New York, point to Dallas, and then you would get another one, point to Chicago, Miami, all of that. And the next one we would do would be okay, so on this one, we would next do the oral expression. So you would have them purse their lips, then release, open and close their mouth, retract their lips, etc. And then have them repeat mama, mama, as fast as they can within 5 seconds. Same thing for days of the week. Have them say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, repeating back to you, counting to 21, saying the alphabet, all of that. All of this is just having them repeat back what you said to them. And then for reading, skip one. Nope, not this one. But for reading in the book right here, in this test booklet, it would give them a bunch of letters, and they would have to look at this letter and then point to the G in the book, and then point to top when it's written in the book. And then that's it with that one, because then after that it goes to the extended testing, and those are just additional tests that you can do if you want to with your client, especially if you have the time to do it, and that can just give you better detailed results about your clients, what their issues are and everything like that.
This test was normed on patients with aphasic symptoms. However, it was only normed on males that were presumably English-speaking patients. To give this test, you must have the qualification level of B, meaning you must have a master's degree in a field closely related to the intended use of the assessment, such as SLP, OT, social work, counseling. It is a comprehensive exam because it assesses multiple areas in perceptual modalities, processing functions, and response modalities. It assesses language skills based on the stated above perceptual modalities, processing functions, and response modalities. The most pictures that are in the book are drawn and are black and white. Some subtests have shapes that are various colors. However, we determined that the test was not appealing. Some of the pros are that it is comprehensive, and it has different interpretations for the different aphasias that can be found in this booklet. Some of the cons are that it is outdated, like Brooke stated. It's 19 years old. It is unattractive, the scoring is subjective, and the manual is difficult to maneuver.